All right, so we back into a part 3. My camera went out for a second. I'm going back, and I'm going to read Isaiah 57 verse 1 again. I got to read it all. The righteous perishing, and no man layeth it to heart, which is their mind. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous taken away from the evil to come. And we know that evil is Jacob's trouble. We know that, all these people who have died, who have been killed, okay, serving Yahawashi and Yahawashi, okay, we know that there's going to be a recompense for this. America, Babylon the Great, like I was saying, it's been a war for 222 years. But ain't nothing gonna happen. Y'all ain't gonna have to pay for nothing y'all did. All this blood has been shed in the land, and ain't nothing gonna happen. And, I'm not sure if she's an Edomite or a Jake, who knows? She had a red hair, was pushing through with a skateboard, said fair, and rode off. But obviously, it wasn't interesting enough. Because if it is, you're going to stop and ask, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I got the 12 tribes of Israel sign over there, But, the Lord put the Spirit on, she got marked. That's how it is. You pass by, you might glance and see. Yeah, that makes sense. But if you don't come and ask, hey, well, how do I repent? How do I, and evidently, we try to come out and ask and say, hey, who is your father? You might be a Hebrew Israelite, but at the same time, it's all the Lord. It's all the Lord, how that goes. I normally just keep teaching. If they really look at this as a treasure, they're going to stop and listen for a minute. They say, well, what's your point? What are you talking about? But a lot of them, they just look at it like, it's not going to happen in their lifetime. She could have been a Jake. She could have been an Edomite. Who knows? Wasn't around long enough to test the spirit. But inevitably, she heard the truth. And if you think that you can just say, oh, that's right, and just keep going, get marked. It ain't no game, man. You can't just do whatever you want in this world. Okay, there is no free will. If we predestined to teach the word of Yahawashi and Yahawashi, and we know that there is no free will. Revelation chapter 6 verse 11, and it reads, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should yet rest for a little season until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. See? Some of us are going to die for this truth, and we're not afraid. We know when we go to Yahawashi and Yahawashi, He's going to crown us in glory. It's a precious sight in the sight of the Lord for us to die in this faith. But we ultimately want to be saved. But if it's written that we must perish here for our faith, this will take us away from the evil times to come. It's going to be an evil time, man. It's going to be wicked out here. They think they know what wickedness is. America, Babylon the Great's gonna find out. They fucked up. Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. And it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Who does that? Who does that? They got names on every street over here. Esau, Edom, and it reads, this is Esdras speaking, he said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? See, Esdras is here. He's here. He was talking about this in 538 BC when he was in the Persian captivity. He was here. He's here. But we don't remember who we are. He could be any one of us. You know? But we know this. He's part of the elect. So Lord willing be part of his number. You know, Lord willing be part of that number of the Yahawashi, who's been ordained to be saved from this destruction. But we're not going to just get beaten up. It says in Acts 14:22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them, which means warning them to continue in the faith, that we, much tribulation, shall enter into the kingdom of Yahawashi. You know, we're going to have to go through a lot of trials, a lot of tests, a lot of famine, you know, but the Lord said he would feed his servants at that time. That don't mean we ain't gonna be tried. Our faith will be tried. Matthew 24:14. And it reads, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. So when we done, when the Lord says, all right, you're done, get off the streets, it's over with, man. Just like when they closed the gates of Noah. Salakia. Just like when they tried, just when the Lord closed the gates of the ark, when everybody thought that Noah was playing around, like he was just joking when he told them that rain shall come upon the earth. There was only dew that would come out of the ground at the time. So they thought he was crazy, because nobody had seen rain at that time. They did once it happened. They won't know what righteousness is until it's exalted in the earth. So now we're going to do 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse 8. And it reads, woe unto thee, Azor, thou that hidest the unrighteous in thee, O thou wicked people, remember what I did, Sodom and Gomorrah, whose land lieth in clods of pitch and heaps of ashes. Even so also I will do unto them that hear me not, saith the Almighty, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. They don't think that this place is going to be destroyed with intercontinental ballistic missiles. But the Lord's warning them. He's warning them through his men, his mouthpiece. So now we're going to read verse 10. And it reads, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles, which I have prepared for them. Talking about the elect. Lord, what are we part of that number? Verse 13, and it reads, go, and ye shall receive rain for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Verse 14, and it reads, take heaven and earth to witness, for I have broken the evil in pieces and created the good, for I live, saith the Lord. And that's what he's doing right now. He's breaking down our enemies. So now we're going to read Let me look to make sure I got enough. Okay. We're going to read Esther, chapter 16, verse 4 through 8. And this is in the Apocrypha. It's some editions of Esther. Additions to Esther, chapter 16, verse 4. And it reads, and take not only thankfulness away from among men, but also lift it up with glorious words of lewd persons that were never good. They think to escape the justice of Yahawah, that seeth all things and hateth evil. Verse 5, and it reads, oftentimes, also spare speech of those that are put in trust, to manage their friends' affairs, have caused many that are in authority to be partakers of innocent blood, and have enwrapped them redeemless calamities. Redeemless calamities. Verse 6, beguiling with the falsehood and deceit of their lewd disposition, the innocent innocency, and goodness of princes. Verse 7, now ye may see this, as we have declared, not so much by ancient histories, as ye may, if ye search what have been wickedly done of late through the persistent behavior of them that are unworthy placed in authority. See, Esau, Edom, they were placed in authority and have done a whole lot of wickedness. Verse 8, and it reads, and we must take care for the time to come that our kingdom may be quiet and peaceable for all men, both by changing our purposes. We had a purpose now. Our purpose was nothing in Esau Edom's land, in his kingdom. We're still to this day, we're fry cooks. We're the bottom of the earth. We're nothing in Esau Edom's world. But to Yahawah, Bahasham, Rawchaa, we king, Lord. And always judging things that are evident with more equal proceeding. What we're supposed to be doing. It's the heritage of the saints. So now we're going to do John 15:13. And it reads, greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Yahawah Bahasham Rawchaa laid his life down for us. So how much more should we lay down our lives for him? That's what we doing. We out here risking our lives on the highways and byways. You know? We have enemies. We have unknown enemies that people don't know about. People want to kill us, man. Just like Elder Chazak was saying earlier in his lesson. People really want to take us out. But they can't. Unless the Lord lets them. But if they do, we read earlier, that it's going to still exalt the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi. We're not afraid to die for this faith, for this truth. So now we're going to do Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus, chapter 41, verse 3. Like they ain't seen blood before, okay? Even Abraham went to mighty battles, and they trying to make him seem like he was some old man with a cane. He was strong as hell, man. These people done fucked our book up, man. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. To be example to the flock. So we just perish out here. You know the Lord ordained it. You know, and the lesson I was listening to, I received a lot of these, some of these precepts from. It was from GMS Dallas camp, and they were talking about one day brothers got stabbed to death. Even Abba Bennett, who we believe John the Baptist reincarnated, was killed. But just like last time, he was killed then. And it had to be fulfilled. You know? And of course, you know, we hate to see that our people perish here at all. You know? It's one of the Lord. It must be done. So we perish. Why perish? You know? Just calling Yahawashi Yahawashi, thanking him, delivering us out of here. Because in all reality, even if you do perish here in this truth, you are being delivered before the evil will come. You know? But ultimately, we want to be here through Jacob's trouble. We want to get pulled up in the chariots. You know, we don't want to perish. You know, that's why we do stuff all our lives to stay alive. You know? Second Esdras, chapter 2, verse 42. And it reads, and Esdras saw upon the Mount Zion, which is Israel, a great people, whom I could not number. Same way it said Hosea 1 verse 10. And they all praised the Lord, Yahawashi Yahawashi, with songs. And in the midst of them was a young man of high stature, that's Yahawashi, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set ground, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? And he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, and put on the immortal, which is this truth, and have confessed the name of Yahawah. Now they are crowned and receive palms, and palms means victory. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Yahawah, whom they have confessed in the world. That's what we're doing. We're confessing the name of Yahawashi in the earth. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly before the name of the Lord. Verse 48, and it reads, Then the angel said unto me, Go thy way, and tell my people what manner of things, and how great wonders of the Lord thy God, Yahawashi, thou hast seen. And it's a wonder that we got this truth when they erased everything. They got rid of everything. Okay? That's how we know we didn't get this truth but nobody but Yahawashi. We know. So now we're going to do Romans chapter 11, verse 4. And it reads, But what saith to the answer of Yahawah unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. That's what this place is. It's an image of Baal. That's why I said in Isaiah 19:19, let's pull it up real quick. Let's get it. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19, and it reads, In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord, Yahawashi, in the midst of the land of Egypt, which is here, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. And the pillar, you look up that word pillar, is a feminine now. Because we're basically the Lord's woman. So there'll be a pillar, which is a monument. You know, this is what we're doing. This is our monument to Yahawashi amongst this altar of Baal that will be slain. Now we're going to do 1 Kings 19, verse 18. We're going to close out. And all the kings of the earth, they go and kiss that false prophet, which is the Roman Catholic Church. They go kiss the Pope's hand and do all their little songs, all their little sayings. You know, they go bow. We're not bowing to this image, man. We're going to be here for Yahawashi to death, if it must be. So Lord will this is edifying to the flock. With a face to eat to give all praise to Rawchaa, Yahawah, Rawchaa, Yahawashi, Rawchaa, Yahawah, Rawchaa, Yahawashi, Rawchaa, Yahawah, Rawchaa, Yahawashi, all Layim, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. led me to this truth that have been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect, and to all the part of the elect, whoever they may be, across the four corners of the earth, and to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, we be part of that number. Lord willing, this be edifying to those who fear in the name of the Lord, and to strive to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities, with judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5, and it's not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 9. Law above. Shalom. BTA, we up next, Lord willing. Shalom.